What do you got on Dusty Donovan?
Well, we know he's got something going on with your mother, which is why we're looking at her phone bills, credit card receipts, hotel tabs, anything that might connect her to your friend.
He's not my friend. What do you got?
Oh, come on. This is gonna take some time.
Damn it, Jack, I don't have time. All right, I need Rose to know the truth about who this guy really is.
All right, I understand he's got himself involved in the financing of Rose's beauty shop, and your mother may be pulling the strings. But the beauty shop's not open yet, and as long as Rose doesn't commit herself to any kind of monetary thing...
No, this isn't about the money. Dusty's after her, Jack. Emotionally.
What are you talking about?
He wants her. And if I don't find something that proves that he's using her, then I could lose her.
Hi. I didn't know if you wanted the beige or the black, so I brought both. Both what? The slips? You called me? You didn't want the world to see through your dress? The opening? Yeah, right. I forgot. I'm not wearing that dress. I'm sorry. I should have called you and let you know that I changed my mind. You bringing the kids? Because Misty can't wait to get her hand in Faith's hair. Rose, are you okay? Yeah, me, I'm fine. I'll meet you there, okay? All right, are you going to tell me what's going on, or am I going to have to call Paul? No, you don't call Paul. Because he doesn't know. He doesn't know what? That I don't deserve him. Oh, my God. Emily, I just hate myself. Rose, this is a very big night for you. It's normal to be nervous, but you're marrying this terrific guy in a couple of weeks. I know he's a terrific guy. That's the problem. It's okay. It's normal to be nervous for change. Change is... See, you don't understand. I'm about to ruin my life and let everybody that I know down in the process. No, you're not. I already have. Because Dusty Donovan's been kissing me, and I've been kissing him back. And I don't think I can marry Paul.
Black tie, I'm overwhelmed. And such lovely manners, too.
I'm on my way to the opening of the roller palace.
Is Paul aware that Rose is marching ahead in this partnership against his objections?
He's not happy about it, but that's why I'm here. You got what you wanted. In a few hours, Paul's gonna realize that Rose and I are involved. And he's gonna leave her.
Bravo, Dustin Donovan.
Just write me a check.
Before the final curtain?
Oh, I'm not taking any bows. In this way, I never have to see you again.
Rosanna, I want to thank you for taking such good care of my daughter. Craig told me that you played a huge part in her recovery.
He did? When?
While he was visiting me in Montega.
And you just told me you hadn't been near another woman since you left.
It's no woman. It's my ex.
Well, thank you, Craig. It's great to know that you haven't lost your gift for offending people.
Well, he's 4 for 4, Mom. He just got here.
Rosanna, Craig and I are just friends.
May I ask what you're doing here in my house?
I don't mean to intrude. I just...
No, my husband walked out on me on my wedding night and apparently spent my honeymoon with you. I think that could be construed as intruding.
You didn't tell her that you were coming to Montega?
No, he didn't.
When I got back, she was pouring lighter fluid on my suits.
I don't blame her. You've been behaving very badly. Rosanna, I am terribly sorry. Really, I had no idea. Craig showed up unannounced and told me that our daughter was walking, and I just came here to see her.
Now you're here, and I can go. Is that it? Well, thank you very much, Craig. You've made me so very happy.
I got it.
Oh, good catch. Here,
What's this?
lasagna. I made it for you. I couldn't sleep last night because of Mr. Crumley.
Who, Mr. Crumley?
Died. I couldn't sleep, so I stayed up all night cooking.
I see.
Why didn't you call me back?
Oh, Molly stopped by.
Oh, no, don't you dare tell me you let her move back in.
And we'll need a patient count for the staff meeting later today.
I'll put it on your desk.
Thank you. Chris,
Yeah,
you got a minute?
sure.
Step into my office.
What's up?
I owe you an apology.
Rose and Dusty? I thought their relationship was strictly business.
It was. First. Should have listened to her.
About what?
When Dusty first came to town, she hated him. Thought he was too cozy too fast. And I was the one insisting, get to know him, give him another shot. And she was right the whole time. Only now it might be too late.
And this is all based on what?
She's pulling away from me. I can feel it. She's lying to me, to my face.
Yeah, that's rough.
And if Dusty's involved with my mother in some kind of fishy business, Rose could wind up getting hurt, and I don't want that. And I don't want to lose her, so that is why. If you find something on Dusty, I need to know about it, because as soon as she finds out, she will drop him, and we can finally get on with our
I'm
lives.
working on it. You gotta believe me, I'm working on it. And I appreciate you want this guy gone, but Paul, I mean, as far as what's going on between you and Rose, you're probably gonna have to look past Dusty to fix that one.
Hey, what are you talking about?
Listen, it's been my experience that it's never about the other person. You want it to be. That's how the case stacks up. But if you're lucky, you get to look at it again. And if you and Rose truly want to be together,
We're engaged.
yeah. Carly slept with Mike the night before our wedding. All I'm saying is look past Dusty. He just means that there are some things that you and Rose need to work on.
So you're going to give up everything that you have with Paul for a couple of kisses? It's not just a couple of kisses. I mean, the way he makes me feel. Oh. You know me, Lil. I've always been a sucker for the bad boys. I mean, you told me about some of the guys back in Atlantic City, but I thought you wanted to get away from all of that. I did. I mean, I do. I just said the nice guys. You know, I mean, I'm not putting Paulie down. Believe me, that's the last thing that I want to do, but sometimes a girl feels boxed in, you know? He's always around. He's always doing the right thing. He's always there. And Dusty, he's like... He's Mr. Unpredictable. I mean, even the way that we met, you hated the way that you met. Remember? He snuck up behind you, kissed you, thinking that you were me. I know, but see, there's another side to that. He's spontaneous. He's got a lot of heart. He always believed in me about the roller palace. He knows how much it means to me. Paul wanted to back you on the roller palace. You wouldn't let him. Because I knew he'd try to control it. Try to control it. Wait a minute. Now, Dusty rewrote your entire business plan. He provided the finances. He's overseeing all the renovations. But he never made me feel that it wasn't mine. Rose, any way you look at it, it has your name on it, but it's just as much Dusty's as it is yours. Now, I'm not saying that's wrong. It's just that your logic here is not... This has nothing to do with logic. The way he makes me feel. I don't want to feel these things, but I can't help it. You know, you have a lot of emotion going on. You've been working like a dog on this shop. All that emotion might have gotten tied up with Dusty somehow because he's right there with you, going for the ride. What are you, my shrink now? All I'm saying is that maybe after the opening, you should just step back from Dusty a little bit. Think things through. See, that's just it. I don't want to step back. You know, I love you, Rose, but you're playing with fire. You could lose Paul and end up with nothing.
You will get your check when I have proof that my son will not be marrying Rose D'Angelo.
Oh, I can't believe it. You still think that I'm saving him? Do you really think that you're doing a good thing?
Your judgments are getting rather tiresome. You needed money, and you were willing to betray your so-called best friend to earn it, so save the dramatics for Rose D'Angelo.
No, don't think that I'm proud of it. I did it for the money, because I had a gun to my head. That's what I did. it's no excuse. If I had known, Barbara, what I was getting into,
You'd have opted for the bullet.
I would have left town and taken my chances.
So go. Sheathe your sword and slink out of town, your honor intact. You know what I've learned? Life's a hell of a lot easier when you just accept who you are. And you, Mr. Donovan, are a weak, greedy man.
And what are you? A generous, warm, caring human being. Are you a caring mother?
I love my son.
Oh, yeah, he's feeling a whole lot of love right about now. I'll tell you what. Why don't you put on your party dress and sashay over to the Roller Palace and grab yourself a front row seat to watch your son when he realizes that his fiancée has betrayed him, that his best friend has betrayed him. And I'm sure you're gonna be there to pick up the pieces, because you know what? Trust me, he's gonna be in pieces, because it's gonna kill him.
It will make him.
Oh, it's gonna make him what? A cruel, bitter failure like you?
Rosanna doesn't actually understand the whole situation. I haven't had time to explain it to her yet.
Lucy, would you and Aaron like to join me at Al's? We'll get something to eat and catch up.
Yeah, sure.
Great. Why don't you wait for me in the car? You deliberately did this. You brought me here just to punish Rosanna for bringing Lucy and Aaron together.
No, I brought you here for Lucy. It has nothing to do with Rosanna.
You walked out on your wife on your wedding night.
Well, there were mitigating circumstances, Sierra. And it's not like I hadn't spent the night with Rosanna before.
Oh, for God's sakes, please spare that for someone who doesn't see right through you. This was deliberately calculated to cause her pain.
She betrayed me. She went behind my back.
To support our daughter. Our daughter who has never looked more beautiful and healthier in her whole life.
And who needs her mother right now. Okay, so leave Rosanna to me. I understand her.
Oh, you don't begin to understand Rosanna. Or any woman for that matter, including your daughter.
I thought we both agreed that Lucy would be better off.
Well, you know what? When Rosanna throws you out, don't come running to me. You will no longer be welcome.
I'll send for the rest of my things.
Oh, don't do this. Don't do this.
Let me go.
I am not going to let you go. Don't you know that?
But you'll run off and see Sierra whenever the mood strikes you?
What do you think, Sierra and I are having some kind of post-marital sex?
Why not? You spend half your time with Carly as it is. Why not just add Sierra to the mix?
Well, because I am not you, jumping into bed with Mike Kasnoff the minute I'm out of the picture.
I did not sleep with Mike.
Do you want to?
Yes, I wanted to. I wanted to have sex with him and I wanted to rub your face in it. But I didn't. You.
Why didn't you sleep with my cousin?
Because I still love you, all right?
And I still love you. That's why I called. I was sorry. I was in Monteca. I was bringing Sierra back for Lucy. You made me so jealous.
You were not jealous.
Yes, I was jealous, and I am still jealous, and that is why I am here. All right? Because I love you. That's why I brought Sierra back. For you and me.
You did, didn't you? I can see it in your face. You let Molly move back in.
She loves lasagna.
Well, I didn't make it for her. I made it for you.
I know. I appreciate it. Thank you.
The thing is, and I'm not trying to tell you what to do,
No?
I just don't want her to hurt you again.
No chance of that.
Okay, I'll make you a promise. I will put this in the freezer until after Molly leaves.
Oh, she's not staying? Don't you dare look at me like I don't have any right to ask, because if I stay up all night making lasagna from scratch, I have the right to ask a few questions.
You know, Crumley's death really threw me. He was one of my first patients. Did you know that? He walked into my office, that'd be 30 years ago, with a scowl on his face. I thought I'd never see him again, and he stuck with me all these years. I feel I let him down.
The mistake you made with this dosage, it didn't cause his death.
Well, that's some comfort. But the mistake, I just wasn't focused. And he deserved better care than that. And then you walk in and suggest that I have a checkup, and I bit your head off.
It grew back.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd see that. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the way I spoke to you. And maybe you're right. I really have been pushing myself the past few months.
We've been short-staffed.
It's not like me to make a mistake in dosage. And to forget things. Like my stethoscope the other day.
Dad, we all forget things from time to time.
Yeah, I know. You know, I think I'll take my son, the doctor's advice, and have a full workup.
I'm sure it's nothing.
Well, if that's the case, I have no choice but to blame your mother.
Didn't Dusty have to borrow the money from Barbara for the roller palace? And please tell me what that's about. All I know is he promised me my roller palace. And here it is, right here. And when he kisses me, I just want to forget everything and just kiss him back. Believe me, I understand those feelings, okay? But it's nothing. You can't build a marriage or a family on that. But maybe that's not what you want anymore. I don't know what I want. Let's just admit one thing, okay? No matter how you feel about Paul, he has been a loyal and a true friend to you. He doesn't deserve to be betrayed by you and Dusty. I know that. I'm sure that he senses something is wrong. We've been fighting a lot. I want to talk to him, you know, but I don't know what I want to say. Whatever you feel for Dusty, please don't leave Paul dangling while you experiment with that guy. It's not fair. You're right. And whatever you decide, I'll support you. Because I love you. Okay?
Rose and I are getting married, and maybe if she's scared and she needs somebody to hold her hand, he's there, he makes her feel safe. But he's not safe, Jack, and if he's working with my mother,
This
then...
isn't about what Dusty wants or your mother. This is about what Rose wants, Paul, what you want.
Yes, I understand that, but as long as he is in the way, I will not be able to get through to her. And that's what I'm saying. That's the thing. As long as he is in the picture, he will play on her fears and keep us apart.
As soon as I get something concrete, I will let you know.
It's Rose.
Hey.
Hey, Paul, it's me. We need to talk, and I'm home. Could you come over?
Sure.
I'll see you in a few.
All right, I'm on my way. Stop by later. Let me know if you got anything.
All right, concentrate on Rose. Leave Dusty to me.
How does walking out on me on our wedding night and spending our honeymoon with your ex-wife help us? Not to mention bringing her here to our home.
It occurred to me that I had been unfair to you. I asked you to forge a relationship with my rebellious teenage daughter, and you did. You sided with her to win her over, even at the cost of my trust. So, how to fix this? If I'm going to save this marriage, I have to remove Lucy from this mix. And Sierra agreed.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Sierra's here to take Lucy back to Montego.
What?
she can come visit. We can go see her in Montega.
Are you out of your mind?
Well, if she is here, we will do nothing but argue.
Not only does this have nothing to do with us or our marriage, but to do this to Lucy? What's wrong with you?
Sierra and I both agree.
Sierra agreed to take Lucy away from her home, her family, her school, her friends.
Yes.
Also, you can get her away from Aaron.
Yes. You and I are never going to agree on this, guys.
Lucy is a grown woman.
She's barely 17.
And I love her because of you. Because she means so much to you. I made the effort and I opened my heart to her, and now you would take that away from me? The only child I'll ever have? And Lucy, you would break her heart just so you can win? What kind of monster are you?
I'm trying to save what is left of my little girl's childhood. And our marriage. I had no idea you'd react this way.
Then you don't know me. Or Lucy, who's going to hate you for doing this.
Not forever. I'm only trying to get some time for us without distractions or disagreements.
If this is your idea of getting our marriage off to a good start, we might as well just get an annulment right now.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
No, we can't fix Paul. We can't, Paul.
I know.
We can't.
We have to.
If, as you say, your only tie to Carly is the company, then the solution is clear. You'll give up Monte Carlo. Take it or leave it.
I know how important Aaron is to you. So you'll let me stay? Just leave your father to me.
I don't want an annulment. I want to be happily married to the woman I love.
Well, then forget this idea of shipping Lucy away, because I won't let her go.
We're not letting her go. All right? This is temporary. To give you and I a chance to get settled. And to give Lucy a chance to look past Aaron. Her mother and I both feel that she's too young to be preoccupied with a guy like Aaron Snyder.
And Sierra agreed to this.
And she misses her.
I don't know why I married you. You obviously have no respect for my intelligence whatsoever.
How can you say that?
You think I buy this convoluted idiocy about why you left? Your walking out on me had nothing to do with Lucy or Aaron Snyder. You left because you were about to be arrested for kidnapping Barbara Ryan.
So what's the real reason you're here, Mom? I just wanted to see my beautiful daughter walking, laughing, and maybe even running. I am so incredibly proud of you. And I'm not just talking about the hard work that you had to go through with the physical therapy and the exercises. You stayed so positive and so focused, even through the pain, and I know you felt hopeless.
Lucy never gave up.
Well, I'm sure in large measure that had to do with you, Aaron. I know that you were her comfort and her support in these last weeks, and I am forever grateful.
Every time she called, I told her how much you were helping me.
That you had to go through amazing lengths to do it, too. I heard from Lily that you found a way to help Lucy, despite the obstacles.
You mean Daddy?
Well, your father's entitled to his opinions.
It's not based on anything. He hates Aaron just because I like him.
Fathers have difficulty watching their daughters grow up.
Well, it doesn't give him the right to tell me I can't see someone I love.
Which brings me to the question that you asked me. Why I'm here.
You're taking me back to Montega, aren't you?
What have you done with Henry Coleman?
We're still looking for him, Barbara.
He's not in that drawer, I can assure you of that, Jack.
And he's not at home or the Lakeview or any of the bars he usually frequents. His car is gone, his suitcase. No one's heard from him in days. It's like he fell off the face of the earth.
Oh, no, isn't that convenient?
Yes, but we're still looking for him. I've got work to do, Barbara.
Shall I have a little conference with the DA again, Jack?
You want to knock yourself out? Here's the phone right here. Everyone's speed dial 4, I think. I'd love to chat, but I've got to run down a few items concerning Dusty Donovan.
You are poking your cop's nose into my personal affairs.
No, it's called an official investigation, and this is the way it works. A citizen comes into the police station with a complaint. In this case, your son, Paul, and we investigate. Much like we looked into that Henry Coleman thing for you. Service. That's what we're all about, Barbara.
Paul's complaint has no merit, Jack. He knows that I would never do anything to hurt him. It's Rose and Dusty who have hurt Paul, and he's about to find that out. And when Henry Coleman finally resurfaces and tells the world the truth about my abduction, Rose is going to wind up in jail. And I know you don't really care about my son, because that would mean bringing Carly and those other 2 women to justice.
If there were any justice, Barbara, you'd be in jail.
Excuse me. I have a gala to attend. Now, I suggest you do your job, detective, while you still have one.
Red. Really red. Oh, it's perfect. Confused. Paul, you're early. I'm still fixing my face.
How can you improve that face?
Look, you shouldn't be here. All right? I'm not dressed, and Paul is on his way over here, so...
I thought I was your date. This is our night, isn't it? We earned it.
I appreciate everything you've done for me, but I'm not your date. Can't be your date, because I'm engaged to Paul.
Rose, I know you're confused. So am I. But there's obviously something going on between us, and I don't like pretending like there isn't.
Oh, see, I'm not pretending. I admit it. I have an attraction for you, but I'm marrying Paul, which means I can't be kissing his best friend. And besides, we don't want the same things. You already said that. You don't want anything complicated. No future, no plans, no ties, which is fine for you, but that's not what I want. I want Paul. And you better go before he gets here.
Rose, you have no idea what I want.
No, you can't do that. No, because you touch me, you look at me like that, and then I can't...
Can't what?
I can't think straight.
What does that tell you?
And I'm human. Please just give me a break.
Rose, I did not plan on this happening. But there is something happening between us. There is a connection, and I can't help it. I want you.
No, you can't want me.
I do.
No, because it's not right. Because you're Paul's best friend. I mean, we should... Which makes you... I mean, I'm not saying that you're a bad person, because... Either one of us, are we any good if we're even thinking about this?
What are we gonna do? We can't help the way we feel.
No, don't bring we into it, because me... Yeah, I flirted with you. And I kissed you back, but in my mind, when it's clear, I know that I can't do this to Paul because he's been too good to me. It's not fair to him.
All right, I understand. When do you think we should tell him?
No, we don't tell him. Because nothing happened, really. Nothing. Whatever did happen, it stops. Right here, right now.
Rose, please, don't minimize the way I feel or try to rationalize what's tearing you apart. You and I care about each other. That's a fact.
No.
Yes.
We don't care about each other. We're attracted to each other. That's very different.
Listen to me. If Paulie cared about you half as much as I care about you, you'd be married already.
Hey, that's not fair, because I was the one. I ran off to Italy.
So what? I would have showed up at the airport with a priest. If he loved you, I mean, if he needed you the way I need you, he would have never let you go away for that long.
I never gave him a chance to argue with me.
Rose, you cannot deny what you're feeling. If you do, you're making the biggest mistake of your life.
I can't do this. I can't do any of this, please.
Rose, I want you, and I'm not gonna let someone else marry you, because I'm not gonna be able to take it, knowing that another man is touching you, or looking into your eyes, or kissing you.
No, we can't fix Paul. Paul's good. We can't, Paul.
I know.
We can't.
We have to.
So this decision to have a checkup, you haven't had any other symptoms?
I get tired a lot.
Well, you can try sleeping more than 5 hours a night. I've heard it has a remarkable effect.
Your mother keeps giving me all these vitamins. You know, being married to a doctor and having a son who's a doctor makes a woman a medical expert.
So I've been told. Hey, that's me. See you at the staff meeting?
Well, since I'm chief of staff, I think there's a good chance of that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. These things are not supposed to leak.
Don't worry about it. It's an old jacket.
Yeah, but now you're gonna smell like me all day.
Promise?
You see, now that's your problem.
What?
You're a very good-looking guy. You're charming, you're nice, good with a hammer, and women just want you. I mean, Molly. And other women, I'm sure. Especially women having a tragedy or a bad day.
Kind of like you, Mr. Crumley.
Yeah, but...
Or you and your leaking roof.
All right. I'll admit it, I call you. But it's not because I want to romantically be involved with you.
Why not?
Because I'm a married person whose husband happens to be having a mental breakdown right now and whose neck I'm going to strangle as soon as he gets home. And I don't think you should read anything into a few servings of lasagna. By the way, just out of curiosity, did Molly ever make you lasagna?
You're the first.
Really?
Really.
And you put it in the freezer?
Till Molly goes.
And she's going? I mean, just because if she stays, I'll have to worry.
Don't worry about me, all right? But please keep making lasagna.
Okay, well, the next time I was thinking about pot roast.
I love pot roast.
Good. And you'll put it in the freezer?
I'll tell you what, why don't I come over to your house, just check on the roof, and we'll have it together. How's that?
Okay, great. So it's a date. It's a pot roast. I gotta go. Staff meeting. Bye.
Oh, Rosanna, I am not afraid of being arrested.
Did you know the police were here while you were away? They searched the house. They had a warrant. Lucky for you, I searched the house before they got here, and I found that little brochure you tucked away. Very sloppy, Craig. If you're going to commit a felony, it pays to destroy the evidence.
What brochure?
For that little cabin in the woods where you stashed Barbara.
I get a lot of brochures. Could have been an investment property my accountant recommended.
I'm sure that'll hold up in court. What did you do with her designs?
What designs?
The ones you probably stole from her hotel room?
Do we even know she has designs? Did anybody see them? You're the one who dragged her into this. Let this be a lesson to you.
You are the only one with the motive here.
Oh.
You had to get rid of Barbara so you could make Carly the big fashion designer and take her off to New York and make her a star. Even Carly said so.
You've been talking to Carl?
Yes, I've been talking to Carly. She asked me for some help with her little fashion show. The entire town knows you kidnapped Barbara.
Why would she ask you for help? She's done this before.
Well, she obviously relies on you, and you weren't here. Which is why you came back, isn't it? For the fashion show.
I came back because of our marriage.
You pig. You are here because of Carly.
Brooke gets bold.
I just can't marry you.
Now it all gets ugly.
I saw you. I heard every disgusting word. How could you? You.
My daughter.
It's not that way.
There is nothing innocent about you kissing my daughter.
This week.
It makes me sick.
Don't you dare talk to him that way.
On The Bold and the Beautiful.
Doctor, here's the staff meeting.
What?
You're supposed to be at the staff meeting.
I am?
Yeah, it's the staff meeting, and you're the chief of staff.
Okay.
Are you coming?
Sure.
Okay. I'll see you there.
Your father loves you, Lucy. He just wants to get his way. May I finish, please? I think it's important that you understand how strongly he feels. He is devoted to you. Do you remember how hard he fought for you when you didn't want to go to Montego with me? It has been very important to him that you stay here. So important that he's willing to send you away.
Look, I'll stay away from her.
No.
Lucy, it's not fair to you have to leave because of me. Come on. Look, I'll stay away from her till she's 18.
Till I'm 18?
Lucy, it's worth it. You'll finish school, your father will calm down. Look, we can handle this. I'm not going anywhere. Okay? It'll be all right.
Aaron, I appreciate your offer, but it really isn't necessary. I don't have any intention of separating the two of you. I know how important Aaron is to you. So now let me stay. Aaron, why don't you stay away for a couple of days? Give me a chance to work out some things with her father.
Absolutely.
Good. Just leave your father to me.
Carly has nothing to do with me being here.
You called her. I was there.
She is my business partner.
You know, even the name of your company, Monte Carlo, it just describes your vision of you and Carly together.
But we are not together.
And neither are we. Not as long as you're involved with Carly.
I married you.
And if you want to stay married to me, you'll give up Monte Carlo.
What?
If, as you say, your only tie to Carly is the company, then the solution is clear. You'll give up Monte Carlo. Those are my terms, Craig. Take it or leave it. No, we can't. Paul.
He doesn't want you the way that I want you.
This is not right.
It's real. It's real. Don't deny that it's real. Hey, get your filthy hands off her or I'll kill you.
I'm the next as the world turns. And I am so sorry.
So am I. Because Dusty is going to break your heart. And this time I'm not going to be there to pick up the pieces.
I have made travel arrangements. My mother's pilot's expecting 3 passengers from Montego in the morning. The 3rd passenger is Aaron Snyder.
I want to show the world what Dusty Donovan really is, and I want to watch Rose's face when it happens.
With this, you'll be able to nail both Dusty